I don't curse the IPL at all.
Right.
Because
We are doing it. We are the fans who are doing it.
It's
Actually.
something I wanted to do, and I'm very happy by the way things have turned out. First time मेरे career में ऐसा role है जो कि बहुत ही देसी role है. I was very very nervous when I started this film because it's totally not a Preeti Zinta space. It's always a pleasure to work with Salman. There's a lot of comfort. I think Bigg Boss was the best way to start promotions for this film. Hi, this is Preeti Zinta and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
It's wonderful to have bright and vivacious Preeti Zinta with us. After a really long time, I've been just desperately waiting for an interview with her for many years now, and finally we have with us. Thanks to Bhaiya Ji Super Hit. Pleasure having you back on Bollywood Hungama, first of all.
Hi, thank you for having me.
And so how does it feel?
I've been also dying to do an interview with you for so long.
No,
now
seriously.
that you're saying it, I'm feeling guilty.
You know, I still remember that timely meeting that we had at Rakesh Shrestha's office. That was like many years back. Many years back.
Yes.
All right, so how does it feel? Like you're looking amazing right now, and welcome
Thank
back to
you.
movies. You know, we've been cursing IPL that why does it have to come, because it just stole you away from the movies.
Well, I'm very excited to come back with Bhaiya Ji Super Hit. Yes, it has been a long time, and I don't curse the IPL at all.
Right.
Because
We are doing it. We are the fans who are doing it.
It's
Actually.
something I wanted to do, and I'm very happy by the way things have turned out. But coming back to movies, first time मेरे career में ऐसा role है जो कि बहुत ही देसी role है. आज तक जब भी मैं किसी को बोलती हूँ कि प्लीज कास्ट मी इन अ वेरी देसी रोल, दे गिव मी मॉडर्न रोल्स, और आई प्लेड व्हेनेवर आई प्लेड इंडियन रोल्स, मोस्टली मुस्लिम रोल्स प्ले किए हैं मैंने. इफ यू लुक एट मिशन कश्मीर, इफ यू लुक एट वीर ज़ारा, इफ यू लुक एट झूम बराबर झूम, or I played Sardarni role. So I've never had a sindhoor, I've never had a bindi, a sari. And also it's my first time playing a role that's based in UP.
Right.
So उसमें बहुत मज़ा आया. So it's a very interesting take at me as an actor and at my performance in this film. So I'm excited about it.
Right. The promo is, I think, quite entertaining as far as you are concerned, and you're having those.
As far as I am concerned, why not the whole promo?
No, since we're talking to you, that I'm talking about that.
मजाक कर रही हूँ.
And since you are having because Sunny sir is having the action moments, and Arshad has those funny moments as well. Okay, and you've been part of I think a very important Sunny Deol film in Hero as well, which I think mounted on a huge scale.
Again, that was a Muslim character, Reshma.
Yes, right.
Hanji.
Okay, so how does it feel just being back with someone of that stature who has this tremendous following all across the world, for the matter?
I worked with Sunny in not just Hero. I worked with him in Fars. I worked with him in one more film. We weren't cast together. Heroes. So Heroes.
Right, that's
luckily heroine नहीं बनी.
Suhail Khan, you're right.
हाँ. So I worked with him before, so it was fun working with him. Of course, we have different schools of thought, of different schools of even preparation. He has his own way. I have a very almost like a method way where I mean, I wouldn't call it a method way, but for me it's a lot of preparation. I was very very nervous when I started this film because it's totally not a Preeti Zinta space. Totally not a Preeti Zinta film that you'll imagine. But I think our director Neeraj Pathak, who's also the writer of the film,
Right.
he's sitting somewhere here. He was very very helpful. I chewed his brains. You can ask him that.
Right.
So even if I wasn't shooting the next day, or even if I was shooting the next day, and I didn't feel I was prepared enough, I used to go at 1 o'clock in the morning and knock on his door and say, I don't care what you're doing. You have to rehearse with me. We have to figure this out. Because I also had to learn a new dialect for the film. And I had this dialect coach Meenu ji. I tortured her also. But they all were really, really helpful. And we made it work. So I hope people like it. Because it's a very flamboyant role. इससे पहले मैंने चोरी चोरी चुपके में रोल किया था मधुबाला का. That was very like flamboyant
Right.
and very expressive and very pataka. So this is 2 steps above. So
Right. Okay. In fact, Chori Chori Chupke, and you were with Salman Khan, and you were at Bigg Boss. So and suddenly, the moment you come at Bigg Boss, everyone starts talking about Bhaiya Ji Super Hit because it's something that is watched by so many people. How's the experience? Those pictures have gone viral of you being with Salman, and
आप तो ऐसे बोल रहे हो like I'm meeting Salman for the first time.
no, but I'm saying it. I'm saying in the context of the film actually.
Oh, I
Since
mean,
we're
for
talking
the
about
film.
since we're talking about Chori Chori Chupke Chupke, and let's
Achha,
take it
like
from there.
that.
So people
Well,
would love to see
I
you guys
met him
together
the night before
on the film screen as well.
for Diwali party, so it was
Right.
good. But it's always a pleasure to work with Salman. There's a lot of comfort, so I felt very, very comfortable. It was a last minute thing because we were moving. I was supposed to travel, and then we were like, let's just do it this weekend. So but with Salman, it's always comfortable, and it was a lot of fun. I was quite amazed by Big Boss because they have like 400 cameras inside that house.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I don't know how those people live.
Fun.
Hats off to them.
Right.
Like, it's amazing. But it was great, and I think Big Boss was the best way to start promotions for this film because 23rd November is the date. Finally, this film is coming out.
Right.
And it's important. I mean, the way people promote movies today has completely changed. I mean, of course, I did city tours and stuff like that, but we never went to so many TV shows and we never did this kind of promotion.
Right.
So, as much as we can do, because, Bhaiya Ji Super Hit is a very entertaining movie. It's a PG-13 movie. You can see it with your whole family. There's no scene in this film, which all my films are like, and I prefer them like that.
Right.
Where you feel अनकम्फर्टेबल और एम्बेरस्ड कि आप अपनी नानी जी के साथ बैठे हो या अपने भाई के साथ बैठे हो, आपको अजीब लग रहा है, या बच्चों के साथ बैठे हो, या so it's a full family film. It's a lot of fun, and all the people that are complaining about the roads and taxes and problems, they can leave all their problems behind and come and have a good time, because I'm sure when they finish watching the film, they're going to come back saying, what the shuck.
Right.
Hi, this is Preeti Zinta, and you're watching Bollywood Hangama.